Storytelling is a way of creatively expressing. Oral storytelling is the most popular form of storytelling. Let us understand the numerous benefits of storytelling. Hello, educators. Welcome to one more interesting session of ENARK Education. Have you noticed how people just stop and listen when they hear someone narrate an incident or an anecdote? That is because everyone loves a good story. Children, even more. While technology has made life easier, stories are now available as videos, read-alongs, and audiobooks. It has taken away all the charm of storytelling and reduced it to mere means of communication. Storytelling is a way of creatively expressing a set of events that are either based on true incidents or fantasy. Oral storytelling is the most popular form of storytelling to engage young children, wherein words and gestures are the main tools of narration. You can teach a lot through an engaging story. Research shows that stories are a valuable tool in shaping the overall personalities of children, especially their communication skills and imaginative skills. So, before going further, let us understand the numerous benefits of storytelling. One can teach children important life lessons like honesty, kindness, compassion, gratitude, etc. in an easy-to-understand and effective way. One can introduce emotions to young children, both positive and negative, in a simple and a relatable manner. With regular storytelling, one can help children sit and listen more keenly, which builds attention span and focus as they grow older. One can nourish imagination and creativity through finer details of character and plot of one's story. One can introduce them to different cultures, tradition, festivals, historic events to increase their general knowledge. One can build their vocabulary, sentence construction skills by introducing newer words and tenses. It's a wonderful tool for language development. One can make storytelling a memory-building exercise through repetitive phrases and rhymes. As children grow older, one can use storytelling to teach them to understand and respect different point of views, actions, and reactions to different situations. Educators, one of the important aspects of stories is categories or the types of stories. Let's look at it one by one. The first one is read along from a book. When you are new to storytelling, it might be easier to read from a book so that you can focus on how rather than what. When you don't have to worry about what should come next in the story. You can then be free to focus on your narration and expressions, which are much more impactful in keeping young children engaged. The next one is narrating experiences or anecdotes. Do you remember the stories your grandma told you? Or a very funny incident from your childhood that your parents told you when you grew up? Or even instances that has taken place with family or friends. These make very good stories for kids too. When you share your own experiences with children, they learn to share their experiences and thoughts via stories too. You will soon find that this is the best way to get young children to speak up and interact without inhibitions. Educators, one more type of storytelling is verbally recounting movie scenes. You might wonder why recounting a movie scene through words will be more fun than actually watching it with all the special effects and dialogues. That is because Through words, you can create the most magical stories and the most hard-to-believe characters which cannot be easily portrayed through visuals and are better left to the imagination. The best example to support this claim is the famous Harry Potter series. The movies cover the gist of the story, but not in as much detail as the books. One more way of storytelling is through play acting or role playing. If you find that you need to add additional elements to your story, consider making it a skit that can be performed by children themselves. Young children automatically get more involved when they have to play a part in the story. Using your imagination to create your own stories is the best way of storytelling. Because, as we know, all the stories that exist today were created by someone who allowed themselves to imagine. As adults, we tend to focus more on the practical and factual rather than the fantasy. However, as a storyteller, you have to allow yourself to explore the world where anything is possible. You will be surprised as how many interesting stories you can come up with. And these might be very popular with your children, right? Friends, storytelling is a very interesting activity for engaging the children. Let us dive into the components of a story now. Before you begin, you should decide the type of your story. Mythological, fairy tale based, moral based, or musical. There are many more choices and options. Your story should have at least one underlying theme. It can be bravery, honesty, humor, or kindness. These are some of the common themes for young children. For any story, structure is very important. All good stories must follow a proper flow. That is, they must have a beginning and a middle and the end. For every young children, you can begin the story with a familiar phrase such as once upon a time or in a faraway land, and end the story with another familiar phrase such as happily ever after. You must have at least 2-3 important characters in the story and describe them in a simple but elaborate terms. You will find it easier to engage with children if your description covers the appearance like height, size, color, etc. and some personality traits like likes, dislikes, etc. For example, if a monkey is one of the characters in your story, you could describe him by saying the monkey was as tall as you, but his skin was dark brown, just like chocolate, and he had a long tail. And he loved to swing from one tree to another while looking for yellow ripe bananas. Young children find it easier to relate to a story that has rhyming words like boogie woogie or goosey loosey, or repetitive phrases like, oh, where ho, where did my doggy go? Where ho, where can he be? You can use simple familiar tune to sing the repetitive phrases to make it more innovative. This will also help the children remember the phrase better and ensure that they participate and interact with you when you narrate the story the next time. Educators, there are some of the basic features of storytelling. We will explore more about storytelling in part 2 of this video. So stay tuned with us in the next part of storytelling. See you then.